Hello, everyone. Let me know if you all can hear me. Okay. Let's see. Can you all hear me? Let's see if we got it together. Let's see. Okay, perfect. I hate the delay with StreamYard, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Let me come on and get myself together. I am here. Happy Tuesday, everyone. What's up? What's up, everyone? Okay, so I hope y'all doing good. I hope y'all are doing good. And first things first, I want to say thank you so much to someone gave me a cash app yesterday. Thank you, Sunray. It was Sunray Physique who gave me a cash app yesterday. I wasn't able to see it until after the stream because I'm using my iPad to kind of monitor the chat and not my laptop. So thank you so much, Sunray Physique, for the cash app yesterday. I appreciate you. Okay, I appreciate you for that work. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Um, we all know there have been some things going on, some more people coming out, saying things, alleging things, we're gonna get into it. Let me go ahead and turn on my camera. And if you hear any noise in the background, I put the meatloaf in the oven. So the oven is going right now. The meatloaf is cooking. So if you hear it, just know that's what it is. So, oh, look at Starry Eyed saying, "Don't forget your banner." So let me go ahead and do this. Let me do one more thing, a little bit of admin before we get into it. Okay, one more thing that I'm going to do, and let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this before we get on into it. Okay, let me do this. All right, boom. Okay. Now, are you all ready? Y'all doing good? Let me say hi to everyone in the chat. Donna Dash, Starry Eye, Journey with Corinne, Black Magic, Isis One, Shay Renee, hey girl, Flora. Yeah. Okay. Donna Dash, yeah, cute. Don't forget the self-promotion. Yeah. Okay. So I'm kind of torn between which deck I want to use. Yesterday we used this, but I kind of want to use the Star Child Tarot deck. Star Child Tarot deck came first, and then the Moon Child Tarot deck. But I'm just thinking, like, maybe I should work with this deck right here, because this deck knows how to drill. So yeah, let me just work with this deck. The decision has been made. So yes. Okay, so and I may switch to the Moonchild Tarot because I kind of like the more pulling intuitively for things, right? So I may switch to that one. I'll see how I feel. But yeah, so before we get into questions, I just want to see if Spirit has any messages or anything to say with regard to the allegations, right? With regard to allegations against Diddy or anything like that. So let me just start there and see if there are any messages, because yesterday, Spirit had a lot to say to Shirley. Yesterday, um, Spirit had a lot to say to Shirley yesterday. So, Spirit had a lot to say to Shirley yesterday. Yeah, I'm about to switch decks because I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling this. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna go on my first mind, which the other deck. So we're about to switch decks. Okay. All right. This is better. All right. Now let's see if Spirit has any messages about the situation. Before we get into it, I just want to see. And again, thank you all for being here, for supporting me, supporting the channel. Okay, let's see if Spirit has any messages. Okay. 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 So I'm not sure, who this is pertaining to. I kind of feel like this message is from one of the complainants, one of the people who filed, the lawsuits and things like that. I kind of feel like this is energy surrounding a young woman. Okay, we have this Page of Cups here, this Eight of Swords here, this Two of Swords in reverse, and I kind of feel like the message, just going back to all of it, is like she used to love Diddy. She used to love Diddy, but she became tormented, unfortunately, in a prison of her own making because of the association with Diddy. And she did not make this decision to come forward. She did not take it lightly. She wrestled back and forth day and night. Should she do it? Should she not do it? What is this going to do? This wasn't an easy decision to make, even with, the allegations, right? Again, I don't know what young lady this is. It may be Cassie, it may be someone else, but I really feel like with this whole situation, the decision to come forward was not made lightly. Okay. This has been mentally tormenting this young lady for some time. Okay. Because she understood that once you make a decision and then you do something, it's out there in the ether. Okay. It's out there in the open. Okay. Out there in the open. And this is the one that I'm really concerned about. Yeah. Yeah. So knowing that it was going to be out there in the open, she knew that to kick this off, this potentially would bring issues to her. Okay. Action against her, fighting against her, combat, retribution against her, not only from the person she's accusing, right? But from the system overall. And when I say the system, this is meaning the industry. Okay, this is meaning the industry. Okay, and it wasn't her aim or goal to kind of fight the industry, but more or so fight and just bring to light things with regard to her statements, her accusations against the accuser. Okay. Yeah, I don't know who it is. If it's Misa or Cassie, but this is someone young. This is someone young. And I don't know how young they are, in relation to P. Diddy, but I kind of feel like, yeah, this is someone, and this person, she really, really fought it. She really, really, I'm talking about pros and cons, thought about it, prayed about it, the what ifs. She did not make this decision lightly. Okay, she did not make this decision lightly. I feel like this is someone who went from no money or less resources to more resources, but now she also sees that everything that glitters ain't gold. Everything that glitters ain't gold, and that there is something wrong the way that money is made with regard to this industry. Okay. Black Magic says, I think it's Kim. I don't know who this is, but this is a young lady. And I feel like she's still alive. So I feel like she's still alive. But yeah, this was not an easy decision. Like, we have this 5 here, we have this 5 here. This is all energy of risk. This is energy of combat. This is energy that will topple things over. Okay. So coming forward, understanding that the dominoes are going to fall where they're going to fall. Okay. Understand that the dominoes are going to fall where they fall. Okay. So make no mistake about it, and I see it oftentimes when people say, like, oh, you're so brave for coming forward, for what happened to you. In many cases, for many women, it is. They are, because they understand the structures and the power and what having money and resources will do to them, coming forward with certain types of allegations, coming forward saying X, Y, and Z about a person in position. Okay, but make no mistake about it. This was not done lightly. This is not a ha ha ha, I'm going to get you. This is not a ha ha ha, I'm here to take your money. Ha ha ha, I'm here to destroy your empire. No, this was simply, something is wrong. I need to say something, but I need to make sure that I'm sure about what I'm doing, because once this cat is out of the bag, it's going to be out, because there are structures and thought processes in place that do not like certain things to come out. Okay. Okay. So that's message number 1. We're going to get to, I'm going to put these cards back in. I'm going to reshuffle, and then we're going to see what else Spirit has to say. And I kind of feel like, I really feel like that's a young woman who's living, and she's someone who has made the allegations. Yeah, Donna Dash says, yeah, coming forward gets you blacklisted from many industries. So yeah. Yeah, it wasn't, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. So it wasn't easy. So yeah. Coming forward does get you, and in other industries, in industries where there's power does not like to be disrupted. Power does not like to be challenged. Okay. Power does not like to be challenged. Okay. So let's see what else Spirit has to say, on behalf of just Spirit itself, or on behalf of someone else. So let's see. I'm glad I changed decks. This is so much better. I was not feeling it. Hey, Sunray Physique. And I want to thank you, Sunray, for the Cash App yesterday. Thank you so much. So I appreciate that. So let's see if Spirit has anything else to say. Let's take them off from the bottom of the deck. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I feel like, who is this? This is. Yeah, thank you so much. Ooh, okay. Okay. We're getting into it. So yeah, I laid all these out because I need to get a bigger picture. Okay, sometimes 3 ain't enough. Okay, so yeah, we have a lot going on here. We have a lot going on here. We have 3 major arcana cards. We have the Hermit here in reverse, we have the Devil in reverse, we have the Empress in reverse. You have this Queen of Cups here. I am getting the feeling, like, no cap, no lie, I am getting the feeling that now these messages are coming from someone on the other side, possibly Kim. Okay, I am not a medium. I don't really channel people like that. I'm not that type of psychic, but I feel like right now energy is coming from someone on the other side. I see this woman here. I'm going to take a gander at it and say it's possibly Kim. And what she is saying with this energy coming through is that when you accuse, not even accuse, but when you make known, not even that. Okay, so this right here is King of Pentacles. I'm going to say that this is Diddy right now, okay? Because unfortunately, we have this devil card right here. I know what the allegations are saying. The behaviors aligned with those allegations are very degenerate. Right, right, right. So what I'm getting from this, because like I said, we have this 10 of Wands right here in reverse. We have the 6 of Pentacles right here. I kind of feel like part of what he does, allegedly, is to bring people in, right? When he's bringing people in, when he's bringing these women in, right? What he's doing is he admires them for their beauty, but he kind of uses that. Like, I don't want to say he's sucking energy from people. I'm not going to say that, but the beauty being around these younger women, it's a fair exchange to be that close to them because they want money, right? The problem is that they're not thinking and understanding that to be next to him, to be around him, there's a potential for degeneracy to happen, possibly to you, and there's a potential for that to cause problems, right? Because of these actions and behaviors, right? Um, Once you come out and say things, or it's found out that you know things, we have the 6 of Pentacles right here, and then we have this Hermit right here in reverse. Yeah, the isolation is going to come. The isolation is going to come to kind of fling you out there alone, to be out there on your own, kind of fighting things. But yeah, because, and like I said, this is King of Pentacles right here. So money, 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 money. But this money is aligned with destruction via certain behaviors and situations. Okay. So, yeah, I really feel like this is no lie. I really feel like this is Kim because I'm seeing all these portals right here. Water is a portal. I'm seeing these portals right here. And this is a woman who is pretty much on the other side. So I really feel like this is Kim, because we all know Kim has a lot to say about things. Okay. TMKC says, I finally bought sage and did a protection wish. Well, good for you, honey. Go and make sure you cleanse and all like that. So yeah. And I think these two, you all saw me flip the cards. I think these two are, not that it's concerning, because we all know that there's all types of foolishness going on in this industry, but being aligned, being next to him allegedly is going to bring issues, behavioral issues, actions that have the potential to destroy you, right? Because what he does, he has a good way of hiding, right? He has a good way of hiding the debauchery. He has a good way of hiding. He knows how to mask very well. He knows how to hide behind things so much, right? He knows how to hide that energy. He knows how to hide the dark parts of who he is. And he does it well because he is aligned with money. Okay. But make no mistake about it, many of these women who get aligned with him, they don't realize that they get with him, they're going to lose their aura, their spirit, the debaucherous acts, the danger is there. They really don't see it, and there's a potential for them to lose out, to be no more. dealing with him. And like I said, he does a good job of hiding his debauchery behind the money because the industry represents wealth. But there's this debauchery right here. You're good, TMKC. So does that make sense? Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. I really hope this makes sense. So these messages don't shock me because with the allegations, right? There's a lot to be said, right? There's a lot to be said. There's a lot to talk about. Allegations. It's not pretty. And let me just tell you all that right now, okay? Shirley's reading yesterday was an important reading, but the energy was very light and airy for me. Right now, the energy is going from light and airy to cloudy, murky. Okay, that's how the energy is changing for me right now. It's not necessarily covered up as parties and formal events, but when you're talking about Hollywood, when you're talking about the entertainment industry, people go into it, yeah, because they like it, but because there's money behind it. There is money behind it. No one is going into the entertainment industry like, oh my God, I can't wait to make $500 recording this album. Okay. No one is going into the entertainment industry saying that. They're going into the entertainment industry, be it acting, modeling, music, with their eyes on, yes, expressing themselves via art, but making money bags too. People in power, people who take advantage of others, they understand their needs, they understand their wants and desires, and they can play on them, right? Play on them as they need to, right? So parties and formal events are, that's the those are side dishes. The main course is coming into the industry for money. Because like I said, no one is going into, if they want to really be an actor or a singer, you can sing in your church. You can make yourself a little demo tape or whatever. They are coming into the industry because it is a way for money via the expression of their arts. Because if they really want to act and sing all that, you can go act on Broadway. You can go, do the plays at your church or synagogue or whatever. We all know when you're going into the industry, and that's what I was saying about like the LA energy versus Vegas energy. The difference is that they don't know that the energy is to be recycled. You are to be used and then discarded, and then the industry is going to pull more people in because the lure is money. Exactly. And they see, because Puffy has long standing in the industry, right? He's older money, as compared to a newer artist, right? So because he has that stature, he knows what people are coming there for. He knows. But they don't know that these industries are pay to play, and they only find out after it's too late, after they have been used, after they are stuck in contracts or bound in some type of way, right? So, all right. So we're going to get, hey, 50% Creole, 50% Californian. Hey, girl, how you doing? So, now we can get into your questions. So go ahead and put a crystal ball or a purple heart next to your question, and I'm going to answer the questions as I get to them. Okay. Hello, High Vibe. How you doing? So yeah, there is a price to pay. There's a price to pay. It's unfortunate, but it is. So let me try and put this under here like this. All right, I'm good. All right. Yeah, so Hey, dream girl. How you doing? Okay, the first question is for TMKC. Did Mary J. Blige go through abuse from Puffy? Allegedly. So let's take a look and see. Okay. I think there were some compromising situations. I think there were some compromising um thought processes about it. Like, w- do I see full on alleged abuse? No, I don't see that. But I think there were some situations that were unbecoming, some situations that are, I'm trying to think, what's the word? What is the word? It's not debauchery. It's kind of like a seduction, but like subverted seduction. Like when you know you're not supposed to be doing something, but you're just drawn to it. You know you're not supposed to be doing something, but and then you kind of get into things and it's just like, what the hell is going on? I kind of think that's what happened with Mary J. Blige, but I do kind of feel like there were some other people around her that kind of easily better guided her out of it than as opposed to other people. But yeah, it was like that right the line between like seduction and sin and debauchery, like that line, right? It's a fine line. So I think she got close, but she was not fully, she didn't get fully into the full on compromising those types of energies. I think she was close. Okay, I think she was close. Um and I really think that in some type of way, spirit, someone else, she had people like guiding her and she was able to slowly work her way out of it. Um Slowly on her way to get out of it. But I don't see quote unquote abuse or alleged abuse, but I do see that fine line between this is a compromised situation and you in danger. I think she felt the danger and she woke up and she was able to see what was going on and she was able to make her way out of it. Okay. That's right. Tune on in as you do some work, girl. No, I didn't cover it yet. So the next question is from High Vibe. Was Lil Kim offered to Biggie by Puffy to keep him distracted? That is a good question. Let's see. Ooh, y'all coming in with the questions. Let me try and okay, so the next question is this is the next question. Okay. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Ooh, okay. Okay. I'm not going to say I'm not going to say offering. And this is answering High Vibe's question. I'm not going to say offering. What I am going to say is um distraction, right? Um Distraction and the lure of a relationship, um that is the energy around it. I'm not going to say offering. I don't see offering. I don't see anything like that. But a distraction, um yeah, distraction, yes. Luring her because again, the thing about it is that one has to understand there are people who are kings, there are people who are king makers, right? To be the one that moves the pieces around the board, you have to understand, I think, I think Puffy has a great way of understanding what people want, what people need, their desires, what they really want out of life. And I think he uses that to draw people in. He uses that to kind of, allegedly, he uses that to charm people. He uses that to get people right where he wants them because he understands them. He understands human nature. He understands the human condition. He understands what people are looking for um, when it comes to the industry and especially women. Make no mistake about it. He knows women. So was she an offering, a sacrifice? No. A distraction? Yes. And part of the distraction was more so her, right? Because the lure is a relationship with this man, a relationship with Biggie. And that was part of the lure with Lil Kim to Biggie. A relationship, not just career, but a relationship. Okay. Thank you for the question. Okay, so the next question is from Dream Girl. Yeah, Diddy is someone that understands the wants, needs of people, their desires, their innermost desires. Kind of like, when you see, like in the what was the name of the movie? I forgot, but what was it? The Devil's Advocate or something like that, where Al Pacino was the devil, and like you had Keanu Reeves or whatever. So like Al Pacino's character knew really what people really want, right? He knew their innermost desires. I think Diddy has that same ability to truly know what people want, right? And use that. And then putting them in situations, right? To where they're going to be bound to him in some type of way. But the promise is that you get what you really want. Okay. So Dream Girl's question is he no, no, that wasn't the question. I'm sorry. This is the question. Okay. Does Puffy enjoy mistreating women in his orbit? Allegedly. This is the one that's concerning to me. This Six of Wands in reverse is what's concerning to me out of these cards. So let me see. I'm pulling again. Okay, so we're starting to pick up reoccurring cards. We have this Five of Swords again. So this is risk. This is conflict and everything like this. Okay. Does he enjoy mistreating women in his orbit? I'm not going to necessarily say enjoy. What he enjoys is the power. Allegedly. He enjoys the power, right? Because again, he understands, especially when it comes to women, he understands that, right? He takes all of the dark things, all of the shadows about the industry, he tames them down and offers them to women like, here, take this and move forward, right? It's not necessarily the torch, it's about power. The power, because the Six of Wands right here, it's an exchange. He knows it's an exchange, but these women don't know that it's an exchange. He knows it's an exchange of energy. You got to do this, I'll give you this. They don't necessarily know it. They think they're coming here with talent and a cute face. They don't know it. So does he enjoy? I'm not going to necessarily say he enjoys that. What he enjoys allegedly is the power. The power. Okay. The power, because once they know, or once he knows that they don't know, that they are quote unquote bound to him, and that he has, and see, he knows how to create things both action wise, right? He knows how to get things done. He can align you with this person. He can help you sign here. He can get you publicity. But he also knows how to work on the minds of people, of women, right? They don't know that. He knows that. So for him, it's the power. It's the power. It's not necessarily about mistreating, it's power. He likes power. Everything else is a side effect. Okay, Donna's question is, did Diddy energy harvest Justin and Usher? We're going to say allegedly, right? Allegedly. Mrs. Awesome said, I had no business seeing that movie when it came out. The Devil's Advocate, yeah, that was that was a lot for the unprepared person. That was a lot. And I think like a lot of these movies and stuff tell us what's really going on, but a lot of times, it's just entertainment, right? It's so funny because my dad, may he rest in peace, used to say, like, just because you're going to the movie theater and you're watching something for entertainment does not mean that you take your brain out of your head and sit on it for the duration of the movie. My dad was adamant about paying attention to everything. So thank you, Dad, for that, because I listened to that lesson. Okay, so the question is, did he allegedly energy harvest Justin and Usher? Okay, we got some reoccurring things. Energy harvest. So what I'm going to say is, because everything doesn't translate out to the questions, what I'm going to say is, and again, I think this is going to be a theme: compromising situations that we know aren't right, situations we know aren't good, but he does a good alleged job of getting people wrapped up into things. I think that whatever he did or whatever happened between him and Justin Bieber and Usher, it changed them. It changed them. It changed Justin and it changed Usher, but it changed them in a way that now when it comes to certain things, they don't fight certain things anymore. You can take with that what you will. They don't fight certain things anymore. They don't fight certain actions. Things aren't surprising to them. Hint, hint on these actions. So do I see energy harvesting? No, I see whatever it was that transpired, it changed them, right? To being someone to being people who will be cautious, to, okay, this isn't too bad. Like they're not surprised about things anymore. Hey, baby. Like they're not surprised about things. They're not surprised about actions, things like that. Hold on one second, everyone. Yes, my lovely Mr. Hoodoo is home. I told y'all, we having that meatloaf, so we about to check on this meatloaf that's in the oven. But yeah, so that's what that was. So now when you see um certain types of activities going on, when they see certain types of activities going on, it's just like, oh, okay. Like it's normal. Certain activities are normal now. Yeah, it kind of made them indifferent, high vibe. So, it was like things don't surprise you anymore. Like if you were to see certain activities as who you are as a person, you're gonna be like, what the hell is going on? When they see certain things out there, they're just like, oh, okay, this is fine. Like they don't see anything wrong with certain things that happen out there. Does that make sense? Thank you, Starry Eyed. Does that make sense? Um, so do I see that, Donna? No, I don't see that, but I do see whatever happened, whatever transpired. They're fine with certain things now. They're fine with certain things now. They're fine with certain activities. Okay, take that however you will. They are fine with certain activities, and it's almost like what's the word? Groom. They were groomed. So not necessarily energy harvest, but they were groomed. They were prepared for the debauchery. Yeah, so it did make them indifferent. Really, I did not know he was Jodeci's manager. Interesting. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get on down to these questions. We're gonna get on down to these questions, the rest of these questions. So let me see. Okay, where am I at? Because I gotta make sure I'm going in order. Okay, Dream Girl. Is he afraid of going to prison, and is he trying to find a way out by sacrificing someone else? Oh, that is a good question. That's a good question. That is a good question. That's a good question. Let's see, because that's a lot. Thank you so much, Dream Girl. Dream Girl says, y'all hit the like real quick for Q, get her in the algorithm. I appreciate that. I appreciate you all being here. Okay, let's see. Here we go with this again. This one loves to come on up. This one loves to come on up. Um, I don't think that he is. I don't think that he is afraid of going to prison. I don't see that. I don't see being afraid of going to prison. Um, Let me look at this one right here. Yeah, I don't see him as being afraid of going to prison. I actually think that the possibility of prison will give him quote unquote options to do other things. Um, oh yeah. I think prison will give him a chance to kind of refocus and find a way to rebuild himself again. Prison will give would potentially give him time and options to um look to see what else he can get into. Look and see what else he can get into. But do I see fear about it? No, I don't see any type of fear about prison. I don't see it. Um, and give me 1 second. I need to take off my fleece. I'm hot now, so give me 1 second. Oh, okay. Oh, so much better. It's getting hot in my fleece. Okay. So yeah, I don't see fear. I don't see fear about it. I really think that he'll still find a way to be who he is, to run things. It will give him time to think about what else can he do, because he would still find a way to work, to build, to create something if he were to go to prison. But no, he's not afraid of it. He's not afraid of prison. So, mm-mm. So okay. So the next question um, the next question is he thinking of pulling a Russell by leaving the U.S.? Let's see. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Let's see. Y'all have a lot of questions, and we're gonna try and get through all of them. All right, let's kind of go here. Thinking of pulling a Russell. Dang, here we go again. Okay, so there are some major energetic transformations going on because this is like the third or fourth, fifth time we've seen this death card. Mm, hmm. He's definitely formulating a plan. Listen, last time we were here, I saw how things are in the works. So things are still in the works. Um, is he thinking about it? He is definitely thinking about something. Um, there is. If we were looking at 100%, I would say it's 25% that he is looking at an out as an escape. So if we're going out of 100, I'm going to say 25% of that thought process is about how can I flee? How can I not, have to deal with this? But it's not necessarily about fear. It's about still being able to maintain some semblance of control over your life, right? Um, yeah, because he knows that even if he does flee, see the thing about it is with him fleeing, if he were to flee, he wouldn't have as strong as a position elsewhere in another country as he does here in the US. Okay. But and he knows that potentially fleeing, leaving to another country, like I said, he won't have as much power, he won't have as much prestige. He really won't be the one that gets to make decisions, right? But is he thinking about it? Yeah. It's about a 25% thought process. Um, it's not like at the top of his list of flee. There are so many things going on in the background, trying to figure out what can he do about the situation. So, okay, the next question is from Journey with Corinne, and she asks, "Does he feel any remorse or contrition for the harm? Does he feel any remorse or contrition for the harm he's caused?" So let's see. Mm, my little fingers are getting sore because this deck is huge. But let me do another shuffle. Do another shuffle. Ooh, getting sore. Ah, okay. That was a bit better. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Six of Pentacles. Okay. Mm, no, no, he doesn't. He does not feel any type of contrition. No. The thing about it is that allegedly, let's make sure we're saying allegedly. The thing about it is with him is that things things that were hidden are starting to come out, right? Now remember, he's beat some things before and he kind of has that energy right behind it. But as far as he doesn't feel anything. Okay, he doesn't feel anything. What he aligns with is power, and power does not care about your feelings. Okay, so no, there's no feeling of contrition or anything like that there. Um, no, this is about power. This is about power. The only thing he's really worrying about is whatever happens to him, will he still be able to maintain and hold on to power? Okay, because it's a toss up, right? It's a toss up. This is why, again, like fleeing is not the first thought because elsewhere, he's not the boss. He's not in control. He can't just go to some other country and tell all those other people what to do. Okay, so the only real thing he's really concerned about, what is his potential money situation going to look like? What type of power is he going to have? Okay. Okay. So the next question is, what were Puffy and Lori Harvey's dating rumors about? Yeah, this is a man that's concerned about power. Once you have power, who wants to give away the power? Who really wants to give away their power, especially power over other people? Who really wants to? Like, we don't think like that. But yeah, the money brings power. So that's it. What were the dating rumors about? Okay. Okay. The dating rumors were about pretty much what it was: a young woman and an older man. That's what the dating rumors were about. A young woman and an older man. But the thing about this young woman is she didn't need his money. So she wasn't like some artist or anything like that. Lori Harvey has her own coins. That's all this was. This was attention, a pretty young woman potentially being with an older man. That's all it was. That's all it was. And we know money wasn't a talk of the conversation. Okay. So okay, so the next question is from Donna Dash. Donna Dash asks, does Diddy ever regret what he allegedly did to Justin and Usher? Let's see. I mean, I personally don't think so, but let's see what these cards gonna have to say. Let's see. No, no, no. What allegedly happened between them was laying the groundwork, laying the foundation, right? And again, I kind of feel like it was to groom them, potentially destabilize them. So when they see certain things, when they see certain actions, when they hear certain things, it's just like you're numb to it already. But do you ever regret? No, no. There's no regret there. Ain't no feelings there. Ain't no feelings. Ain't no regret. No. Well, all of that was just quote unquote alleged grooming. That was grooming. Okay. That was grooming. Alleged grooming. Okay. That was alleged grooming right there. Starry Eye says, I've been driving, but y'all have been asking some good questions. Yeah, these are good questions. Okay. Um, Donna Dash asks, Donna Dash asks, is Jay-Z worried that Diddy will snitch on him? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Let's see what's up. Yeah, everything. This is about power. Okay. And this is why, when there are people who um they have a lot of money, we have the such and such institute, the such and such library, the such and such building. This building has been donated to this nonprofit. It's community service as a way of gaining power. It's community service as a way of having control over people. Okay. I'm not going to say that people don't feel passionately about causes, but make no mistake about it. If your name is on the building, is this board of trustees really going to tell you no if you come up with something? Okay. You have to understand the paths to power. Okay. And what power looks like across various industries and how actions are played out as power. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I want you all to start thinking about power and power structures and what power looks like. Um, is Jay-Z worried that Diddy would potentially snitch on him? I don't know what that question was about because I don't know. But I think there's some concern. I think there's some cause for concern. Again, I don't know how they are linked together or anything like that, but I do feel like there's cause for some concern. Let me see what this one says right here. Yeah, I think there's cause for some concern. For whatever reason, and again, you all still know more than I do. For whatever reason, there's cause for some concern, right? With regard to how will people feel about Jay-Z, allegedly, and will that be or bring a reduction in money for Jay-Z? Again, you all know more than I do, but yeah, there's some cause for concern. There's cause for concern. Oh, okay. Yeah. And see the energy that I get from Jay Z does care about what people think. Um, but Diddy is just a completely different animal. Okay. So the next question is okay, from Dream Girl, does he wish he would have settled to prevent opening Pandora's box? I thought he did. I thought he did. You're welcome. 50% Creole, 50% Californian. And I love your name. Okay, so the question is, does he wish he would have settled with Cassie to prevent opening Pandora's box? Um, yeah, yeah. I mean, the thing about it is, it's not necessarily okay. So, with regards to Cassie, it's not necessarily about money, but for her, um, you can't take away certain things that people have done to you, right? You can't take that away, but you can get recompense, right? And for people in certain industries, the financial recompense means more. So, this is pretty much the old saying, hidden people, um, where their wallet is, right? Um, hidden people where their wallet is. So, you know, um, yeah, yeah. But I mean, Pandora's box in the sense of finances, not necessarily Pandora's box in the sense of, oh my God, um, financial sense. Because once you've built something up like that, yeah, there's a lot at stake. There's a lot at stake. But I mean, the thing about it is that right now things are hitting hard, and situations of the past are not the same as situations right now. Okay, so situations right now have more writing on them now. Um, I think like the atmosphere is different, right? The atmosphere is different. Hold on one second. Y'all, Mr. Hoodoo is over here sampling the meatloaf and not giving me any of the meatloaf because I'm here talking to y'all. So when I get off of this live stream with y'all, I'm going over there to sample the meatloaf. But yeah, so answering that question, about like the lawsuits or whatever, there are issues from the past and then there are issues here in the present. And I think the present ones are weighing more heavily than in the past. And I think a lot of that is just astrologically, a lot of things being revealed astrologically. So even though, okay, so yeah, so even though, yay, settled, but I kind of feel like, you know, yeah, we gonna see. I think things hold more weight now. Y'all don't laugh. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Yeah, Mr. Hoodoo came out, checked that meatloaf, and I see him put some in his mouth. I'm like, where my sample at? I just need a little sample. Because I sure was crushing those croutons last night to put in that meatloaf. So I need a sample. So, he gonna look at me and smile and say, when you get off, when you finish, I'm gonna get you a sample. So I'm missing out on my sample because I'm here with y'all. So don't laugh. Don't laugh. Um, Isis Osiris says, fix me a plate. Yeah, we're having meatloaf, cauliflower, mashed potatoes, and Brussels sprouts tonight. It's gonna be delicious. But I just need my meatloaf sample. I need my meatloaf sample. Dream Girl says, I just need a plate. Just make me a sandwich. Listen. I need me a plate too. Okay, so the next question is by Donna. What does Beyonce think of Diddy and Jay-Z's actions towards these young girls? Will she do some work to protect Jay-Z from going down with Diddy? Okay, Donna with the 2 and 3 part questions. Donna with the 2 and 3 part questions. Hey, Nyla, she said, child, I'm making meatloaf too. Girl, yeah. Mr. Hoodoo is cruising. So when they make that sofrito, the real sofrito, not the stuff, not the Goya stuff, the real sofrito, the recao, the thyme, the onions and peppers and stuff like that. And you blend it up and it's nice and green and they cook with it. Yeah, so he made some fresh sofrito the other day. So that meatloaf got the sofrito, it got the onions and peppers in it. It's all good and seasoned up with sazon. That meatloaf gonna be fire. So that's why I wanted a sample because I knew it was good. He told me it was good, but I can't get no sample right now. So hey Tanjon. Yeah, so okay, anyway, let's get back to this because the meatloaf got y'all meatloafing in the chat, and I'm here for it because I love me some meatloaf too. Okay, so first part, what does she think of the actions towards the young girls? She feels a way about it, but she's not going to interfere. She's not going to interfere. She's not going to interfere. Not Dream Girl saying, Q, get you a sample. We can wait a minute. You know what? I am going to go get a sample. I'll be right back. Let me go get me a sample. Let me see if I can go get some. All right. So I got a little sample. I know it don't look like much, but I got me a little sample. It's delicious, babe. So Mr. Hoodoo just caught me getting a sample, right? He just opened the bedroom door, looking at me, shaking his head. I got me a little sample. Okay. Oh, that is good. Okay. Now y'all cook too much. TMKC, don't do that. Okay. So yeah, okay. So Beyonce, she knows about it. And she kind of understands the degeneracy of things. She does feel a way about it, but she ain't gonna do nothing. Um, she ain't gonna do nothing. She ain't gonna do nothing about it. There's gonna be no work to be done because unfortunately everybody is tied together. Okay, everybody is tied together. Now, the second part of that, we should do some work to try and protect Jay-Z. Now, that's a different That's a different question. Hey, Miss Callie Coco. Now y'all talking about going to eat. Okay, so we'll should do some work to try and protect Jay-Z. Let's see. That little sample was good. Mm, I think she'll do what she can to try and keep things as stable as possible. So it's the potential for it is yes. The potential for it is yes. So the potential for it is yes. Yeah, the potential for this is yes. But I don't think she's gonna do too much if she does anything at all. But she just may up, her spiritual protections. But I don't see it as like she's going through power rituals for that. I don't see that. But she'll do what she can to keep stability for her household. Okay. Now here we go. The next question is from Brittany. How is he treating young Miami? Is he stealing her energy? Let me love this guy. How's he treating young Miami? Is he stealing her energy? Hey, Mrs. Callie Coco. Interesting. Not ISIS saying my body will revolt over that fork pool. It was so good too. Oh, it was so good. I can't wait to smash it with the rest of the vegetables later. Okay, how's he treating young Miami? Are they together? I don't know. Are they together publicly, but they're not? Are they not together publicly, but then they really are? I don't understand. But energetically, um, I will say that whatever he has done, she has changed. Her thought processes about things have changed. She's changed. Um, there has been some type of ritual. There has been some type of ritual. Whatever ritual it was done involving her, the ritual work has been done. She has changed. Um, so who she was as a person is no more. Whatever type of ritual nonsense, whatever type of energetics was going on, she's changed as a person. Is he stealing her energy? No, I don't see energy harvesting, but just alleged ritual type stuff. She's changed. She's changed. She's not the same person that she was before him. She's changed. She has changed. She has changed. So, okay, Dream Girl has the next question. Dream Girl asks, will lawsuits pop up in other countries against him? Did he do some stuff in some is are there alleged actions in other countries against him? I don't know. Let me see. I need to be able to see the chat a little bit better. Yes, please hit the like button if you're here, if you're enjoying even the talk about the meatloaf, because that meatloaf is fire. I'm gonna take a picture too. Um, and put it on YouTube when it's finished, which I think it is, because the oven just turned off. Someone explain to me why lawsuits would potentially pop up in other countries. Someone explain that to me. Oh, because what Cassie said. Okay. Okay. Thank you for that, Dream Girl. Because again, like I said, I have no clue. I have no clue. Oh, I need some water. As of right now, I don't see lawsuits in other countries. No, I don't see it. If anything, there may be other alleged victims speaking out, but as far as the reach and the power to try and do something, no, no, mm-mm. Nope, nope. Okay, so Journey with Corinne asks, is his are his parents in any way responsible for the man that he is? We gonna see. Let me stop. Let me get me a little swig of water. Oh, wow. Okay, y'all talking about shrimp. Y'all talking about wine. Yeah, go and get you some meatloaf. Yeah, we've been plotting on that meatloaf since the weekend. We went to the farmer's market to make sure that we got, the vegetables and everything for this meatloaf. So we've been plotting on this meatloaf since Saturday. Okay. Oh, Team Casey is a mommy with two beautiful children. Yay, I love to hear it. I love to hear it. Ooh, are his parents in any way responsible for the man that he is? Yeah, in the sense of there were issues in the childhood, in the stability of the family, right? Um, and part of it is unfortunately there's some I don't like to say this, there's some degenerate DNA somewhere. There's some degenerate DNA somewhere. So, some degenerate DNA. Hmm. So, family stability issues growing up, he pulling degenerate DNA from somewhere. Like how some behaviors and stuff are passed down. Pulling some degenerate DNA from somewhere. Okay, so let me see. Okay, what does this mean? Isis Osiris asks, did Diddy pass over Jaguar right? What does that mean? What does that mean? Yeah, as soon as that meatloaf and those baby cabbages are finished and we make the rest of our dinner, I'm gonna make a plate and I'm gonna show y'all. What time is it? Oh, babe, home early from work. It's only like 2:48. Okay. He is home early from work. That's fine. Okay, so what does that mean? Did he pass over Jaguar right? Isis, can you clarify that for me, honey, while I'm on your question? Isis, what does that mean when you asked did he pass over Jaguar right? What does that mean? Because I don't understand. So want to make sure I understand the question before I pull on it. Okay, well, we're gonna skip over that one. Okay, so is that what you mean? Is Jack sore that Puffy took on Mary J instead of her? Wait a minute, how old is Jaguar right? I thought she was somebody new. Is that what this means? Child, I don't know. So Here's what I'm gonna say, because I don't fully understand what's going on. Okay, so I will say this. Someone is a little upset that yeah, they got passed over. Someone is upset that they weren't able to get as much monetary fame, money, right? They upset they weren't able to get as much money or money at all, and that fame and that type of energy they don't have. See, I don't know. The first time I've ever heard her name, Jaguar Wright's name, was like last year when Nyla said her name. I ain't never heard her name before a day in my life. So never heard her name a day before Nyla mentioned her name last year in my life. Never have. Um, so the Lord would like for you to be still and do your praying, and please don't interrupt the chat and the stream because we're busy in our energy over here. So, okay, but yeah, so yeah, there is some energy that there's not as much fame, there's not as much money, there's not as much forward progression. Yeah, there's a little bit of salt about that. There's a little bit of salt about that. Thank you, Journey with Corinne. I appreciate you, boo. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate you. Thank you, Mods, for doing the mod job. Okay, interesting. I didn't know that she had been around that long. Okay, so yeah, next question is: was Mrs. Flawless always aware of who Puffy really was? Let's see. Yeah, y'all know I don't do that foolishness in here talking about the Lord and okay, yeah. Well, all of us in this chat and the Lord are having this conversation about the energetics of what's going on with Diddy. So Neil, um, today is not the Sabbath and none of that. Go do that somewhere else. Um, was she always aware? Okay, we're starting to get the temper starting to come out. I think she had an element of what about his character, allegedly. I think there was an element of her that knew, but, but, but the elements or the little voices that tell you that something is wrong, that you should maybe stop, that you should maybe reevaluate the situation, those voices were overshadowed by the thought of money. Those voices, that thought process was overshadowed by the thought of money, career, bigness. But yeah, there was an inkling that something may have been off, but um it was overshadowed by fame and rising to fame. So yeah. Oh, thank you, boo. Yeah, I love your name. Okay. So we're going into the sample. Okay, so the next question is, and I'm still good to go. So this is good. Yeah, and I didn't go focus on the Lord for the whole day. That's right. They shouldn't even be here with us sinners. They shouldn't even be here. This is the next question. How has Puffy explained this to his children? Oh no, you good, Isis. You are good. You're good, Isis. We know the questions are welcomed here. mm. You really want to know how this is explained? You really want to know how this is explained to the children? Trying to take the black man down. That's how it's explained. Trying to This is the Emperor in reverse. We have Four of Wands, the stability, trying to change the feelings of the public against this man and against everything that he has built, right? Via their actions to bring the black man down. Yup. Kind of interesting. But yeah. Now y'all know the man always be trying to bring somebody down. Y'all know this. Y'all know this what the Kangs say. The Kangs be like the man always trying to bring somebody down. Yeah, no, that's how he's explaining that. Okay, Nyla says she making meatloaf too. Love me a meatloaf sandwich. Okay, let me see. Next questions. Okay. Okay, Donna, this question. I can't even get into that because um I can't even get into that, Donna. Yeah, I had a little sample because I just had a banana. Okay, let me get down to some more questions. Let me see. Okay, this is the next question. Journey with Corinne asks, will this cause a domino effect with more music execs? That's a good question. Well, TMKCU 42. Oh, how lovely. I thought you were younger than that. I thought you were younger than that. Well, I know you are a fine and intelligent 42, baby. I mean, it does have the potential to ruffle some feathers. So yeah, the question is, will this cause a domino effect with more music execs? It does have this. This is a man in power right here. It does have the potential to have the conversation start coming up. I mean, there's a possibility. Will it be a domino effect? I don't see domino effect because the odds are still in their favor because of power and money. But I think there are going to be more and more conversations. But I don't see execs just falling away from the sky and all like that. And people, no, I don't see any of that. But there will be more conversations. There will be more conversations. Hey, Mel. Mel said those cards are dope. Thank you, Mel. These are cards from the Moonchild Tarot by artist and deck creator Danielle Noel. This deck is going to run you between $50 and $75, depending on where you buy it. So, but it's a great deck. But yeah, no, I don't see a domino effect. No. Will there be conversations had about things? Yes. Will there be a domino effect and people losing out? No. Mm-mm. Nope. Okay. The next question is from Empress Kia. And she asks, will people rally around Diddy being supportive publicly or will more speak out within the coming weeks? Interesting question. Well, Tanjon, be safe. I hope you have a good evening picking up your son from school and working on your finals. I hope you have a good evening. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Will people rally around being super supportive publicly? I don't see um okay, so I see it going both ways. I see that there will be some people who rally around him and there will be some people who speak out against him. But I think more so than not, there are a lot of people who are starting to think differently about him. But I do see it won't be necessarily split, but it won't be a landslide of people stopping supporting him either. There are going to be people who stop supporting him. There are going to be some people who support him. But the thought processes are starting to change about him as regards to the public. There are some things starting to change about him as far as how the public perceives him. But it won't be a landslide either way. I don't see that, at least not right now. Okay, so okay. Hi, current comment. Okay, like, share, and subscribe. Stepdaughter, mail. Those cards are dope. Okay, hey Lala. She says I'm late. Hey everyone. You're welcome, Empress Kia. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, she says I can only imagine who's next. Yeah. Um, yeah. Brittany asks, is he ever going to be honest or are the lawsuits going to keep coming? Those are interesting questions. Yeah. Hey Lala Boo. I hope you've been good, girl. I hope you have had a good day today. I know it's like what, 6 o'clock on the East Coast right now? Yeah. It's only 3 o'clock where I am. Oh yeah. Let's see. He said, is he ever gonna be honest? Is he ever gonna be honest? This is interesting here. Girl, no. No, he ain't gonna never gonna be honest. Mm-mm. Being honest will be the way to start toppling his industry, his empire. Will he ever be honest? No. Ain't no honest. No. No. Completely honest about everything. No. No, ain't no honest. There is no honest, only the maintenance of the of what he's built, of the empire. There's no honesty. Try ain't thinking about that. He trying to figure out what else can he do to build more success for his empire. That's all he's trying to figure out is what else can he do to build more success for his empire. Um, no, no, he honest, no. No, I told y'all this is a man who it's about power. This is about power. This is about power. This is a good question from High Vibe. How aware was J Lo about his actions? Here y'all go with the petty question. Here y'all are with the petty question. Okay, so the last question is going to be Starry Eyed's question. So just letting y'all know, because my fingers are starting to get sore from shuffling. We'll see. We'll see, Sunray. We'll see. Yeah, my fingers are starting to get sore because this deck is huge. Okay, so the question is, how aware was J Lo about his actions? I think, I think she knew. I think she knew, but she didn't want to completely upset the balance of things. Listen, there are so many people who know so many different things, but you have to understand the industry binds them together. Okay? We see what happens to people who come out and say this is what happened. Okay? You see what happened to Rose McGowan, okay? You see what happened to Rose McGowan. There is it's like this secret club. You know the foolishness that happens, but people really don't say anything because they don't want to destabilize things. They don't want to mix things up. There's personal feelings about things, and then there's their career or where they are in the industry. Okay. There's a bunch of stuff going on. They all protect each other. Okay. Same with, like politics and stuff like that. Degeneracy protects degeneracy. So, okay. The last question. What are his thoughts on 50's documentary on him? That is a good, slightly petty question. It's a good, slightly petty question. Oh yeah, J Lo's all about her career, and we all know she got by because she's cute. Appealing because they tried to make us believe that she had the biggest butt in the world. When we all know it's somebody in our family who got a better figure and better looking butt. But she rides on what she can. We all know the child ain't got no talent. She can't sing, she can't act. Yeah, the question is slightly petty because 50 is petty. You know, we all know 50 is petty. Now we all know. Don't laugh, Empress Kia. We all know that J Lo cannot sing. She cannot act. Okay, she got by because she cute and she made sure to align herself with hip hop. Right. Her rise to fame was the Selena movie. Okay, playing Selena. But other than that, she can't sing. You know, she can't act. Now she was a backup dancer or a dancer or whatnot, so I'm gonna give her that. But we all know um she'll do some anything to stay relevant. She can't sing, she can't act, and she partially cute. Right. She used that partially exotic privilege and then aligning herself with whoever it was coming up. Whoever it was that was popular back then, including Diddy. So we all know what it is. Let the church say amen, because the truth will set you free. We all know what it is with J-Lo. Okay? We all know what it says. Oh, I say it all the time. People don't like when I say, oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, she did, she that. Listen, she can't sing. She can't act. And she was trying to get her some hood street credit being Jenny from the block. Okay? She can't sing, she can't act. She just, she cute. Okay. She cute. And she knows that, and this is what I'm telling y'all ladies, she know that being cute gonna get you far, even if you ain't got no talents. So make sure when you go outside, you cute. Okay. Make sure when you go outside, you cute. She played on being cute because she have not one lick of singing or acting talent. Okay. So let church say amen because we know what it really is with J-Lo. Now back to this question. Right. Right, that's what I'm saying. She a vulture too. She would align herself with anybody she could. Okay, and this is not a J Lo drill, but like I said, we just tell the truth about things, right? We just tell the truth. See, Neil, we are telling the truth over here, and the truth will set you free. And we all know what it is about J Lo. Okay, so back to this question. Um, right, she Jenny from the block, ma'am, you ain't gonna bust a grape. But let's continue on. Um, What is his thoughts about the 50's documentary on him? Okay. Okay, there are worries. He has worries that um this documentary will potentially shrink his income. Right. There's potentials for that. There's worry about how are people going to, because he can allege things, but someone else in the industry, right, who's a man who's making such a documentary to put things out there. He's worried about his image. He's worried about how people are going to feel about him. He's worried about is this going to potentially take away from his income? He's also worrying about how is this going to change his business circle. So people that he does business with, contracts, things like that. Okay. And please believe he out there behind the scenes trying to do what he can to try and soften the blow. because we all know 50 is petty. Okay, we all know 50 petty. Ain't no telling what this documentary gonna look like because 50 is already saying that he's using the proceeds, from the documentary to go to the alleged victims. Okay, so when it comes to 50 and the pettiness, yeah, he has a little bit of concern right there. So but that was a good question. Okay, Tanjon saying she can't dance, that's why she's not relevant. I mean, she used to be what the dancer on what was it? In Living Color and stuff like that. So she did the dancing. But yeah. We all know what it is. We all know what it was. She was cute. She knew how to hang around with the right people, aka the right men. And she cute and she rolled with being cute. Okay. So that's what it is. And it's okay. It's okay. And her part of being with Diddy was, riding to be who she could be next to anybody. Okay. Part of that was her rise to fame. So wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fry. Starry eye. Yep. Wouldn't do that, girl. She ain't gonna spray Raid on the ants. Okay, she's not gonna spray Raid on ants or roaches. That's how much she ain't gonna do nothing. She gonna sit there and be cute and eat her food. That's what she gonna do. Right? So okay, but yeah, so I'm done with questions for this evening. I am thirsty once again. It hasn't drained me because I prepared, but I feel like I need some water now. Because yeah, we looked into things. We were being spiritually nosy, as Nyla would say, and that's okay. Yeah, Lala says 50 knows a lot of the secrets. I mean, we are definitely going to see what's going to happen, but make no mistake about it. And if you came in late, be sure to go back and watch like the first 10-15 minutes of the video because there were some messages from spirit, and I do believe that those were two women talking in the beginning, right? So, like I said, go back and watch the first between 10 and 20 minutes because, like I said, spirit has some messages, some general messages, and I do feel like one of those messages was from Kim. Again, I am psychic, but I'm not a medium. Okay, all psychics are not mediums. I'm not a medium. I'm not a channeler. Okay, but I do but I do feel like that was someone from the other side coming through. Possibly Kim. Okay. So, okay, Mel asked, can I slide in one more question just for Mel? One more question just for Mel. Come on, Mel. This gonna be the for real last question. One more question just for Mel. Make it quick. Because I gotta go peek into that meatloaf again. I gotta go peek in the meatloaf. I gotta go peek in that lovely, lovely meatloaf. Because we seasoned that meat up last night. So it's that all nice and seasoned in the pan, in the glass dish last night in the fridge. So that seasoning been sitting overnight. It's fire. So come on, Mel. With your last question, it's gonna be the last question before I go peek at this meatloaf again. Okay, it was authentically Erica's question. Okay. All right, Mel. Thank you for that. Authentically Erica's question is gonna be the last one. Let me see. Let me go back here and see. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Let me go. Let me go. Where is it? Let me see it. Oh, that's I'm behind in the stream. Okay, boom. Let me put up here on the screen. Okay, that is a good question. Okay, so authentically Erica. And I promise y'all this is the last question. Because y'all know I gotta go be nosy and look at the meatloaf. Is Fitty in any immediate danger surrounding the creation of the documentary? Starry Eye said, can you text me a piece of the meatloaf? I'm gonna put some pictures of meatloaf up. I'm gonna put some pictures of the meatloaf up. So y'all can see this glorious meatloaf. I'm gonna put some pictures of meatloaf up. And like I said, once I make my plate, once dinner is ready, because we gotta finish the sides, right? The baby cabbages, because we got some beautiful green Brussels sprouts. That I gotta slice and season up. And we having like a cauliflower mashed potato. So when dinner is ready, I'm gonna put some pictures up. I'm gonna put some pictures up so y'all can see. Okay, my fingers are hurting right now, so I'm gonna have to take a break from this deck because it's just so big. Like my fingers are red; they're about to be raw. Text you a piece, girl. This not Star Trek where I can just beam it up to you. I'm gonna put some pictures of the meatloaf. Yeah, that little meatloaf. I know Mr. Hoodoo can hear me talking about this meatloaf. He over there in the bedroom. I know he can hear me. But that's okay. Because we know we're gonna be in this meatloaf tonight, baby. Okay, so last question. Is 50 in any immediate danger? Oh. Let's see what this is. You know what? I want to be a little bit more nosy. Okay, so is he in immediate danger? I'm saying no. But 50, you may want to make sure that you check people in your circle. Okay. Check your business partners. Check people who have access to you. Because I'm not saying he's in immediate danger, but just understand that this has ruffled some feathers. This has ruffled some feathers. Okay. And I kind of feel like there may be some people aligned with Diddy who, may think about some things. Do I see immediate danger? No, I don't see immediate danger. But um, that there's nothing wrong with, checking to make sure that everything is all right. There's nothing wrong with that because you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Do I see immediate danger like, oh my goodness, run, hide, anything like that? No. But I do see cause for concern. I do see cause from concern. Um and that could potentially be in the form of hitmen, okay? In the form of people who were close to him, in the form of potential poison. But yeah, I mean, he does have a lot of enemies already. That's why I say, like, I don't see anything like immediate concern. But it's okay to be cautious, right? Instead of just living out here like nothing ever happens. Immediate concern, immediate danger, no. But I will just make sure that the people around you are solid, and that you check up on things. So he's not in danger, but I would just make sure that things are right. I'll make sure the things that I'm in control of are right. No new friends, stuff like that. Yeah. So, all right. So, welcome, Mel, and thank you for that. Authentically, Erica. And authentically, Erica says he may need to check on the car eventually. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's potential for something, allegedly. But there's the potential. Because we all know accidents happen, right? Allegedly. Isis says, whatever happens, look at Ja Rule. Sunray Physique. Hey, girl. Welcome to membership with me. I appreciate you, darling. I appreciate you, girl, for joining my members as a beautiful moonstone. So I am with you, boo. Thank you for being here. Journey with Corinne says we know he already blew up one car, allegedly, right? I mean, I think the difference is that it depends on the type of person, right? Um, there are some men that other men will not confront, right? Because a man knows when he's in the presence of another man, right? And then there are people that you can run game on, that you can do things to, right? So, I think, just speaking generally, it really depends on who is stepping to who, right? It really depends on who is stepping to who. Because we all know people that we can, probably step to and people we would probably leave alone. So those type of dynamics do make sense. Um, yeah, girl, you in there, girl. So those type of dynamics make sense. But when I'm thinking about, and I'm going to be honest, when I am thinking about I'll be sure, I'm not thinking about he doesn't say protector to me. I'm sorry, I'll be sure's energy does not say full on protector, he about that life. It doesn't say that to me. So I'm not saying that I'll be sure deserved things. I'm not saying it at all. I'm just saying as a woman looking at a man, he doesn't say, I'm here to ride out. I'm going to protect you. Okay. If I saw I'll be sure on now when I was a little girl, I thought I'll be sure was cute. But that was when I was like 10. As an adult woman, I can look at a lot of men and I'm just like, he ain't gonna do nothing. He ain't gonna do nothing. Um, you know, some out here gliding, some out here, So I can pick up the energy of a real one. I'll be sure's energy to me does not give off a real one. So right, there's you know, there's a little bit of meow, there's a little bit of meow, meow, meow. When I look at it, I'll be sure. Okay. Meow. There's a little bit of that there, and I don't like, sir, I'll probably beat you up. Um, you know, but that's just me. That's just me. Like I said, we all know when we're in the presence of a real man, the man is gonna handle business, a man is gonna, do the damn thing, a man is gonna protect you. Ladies, we all know what that looks like. Fellas, you recognize other masculine energy when you encounter it, right? I'll be sure to look a little meow. That's how he look. Right. He'll love not a fighter, right? He'll love not a fighter. He ain't got that thing. Probably ain't ever yeah. So meow. Yeah, that's when I see I'll be sure that's meow. That's what I get from that. So yeah, yeah, meow. So go ahead and put a kitten in the chat if you feel like I'll be sure is not about that life. I'll be sure is not about that life. Go ahead and put a kitten in the chat, a cat in the chat, or a kitten in the chat if you know it to be true in your heart. Okay. It's nothing against I'll be sure, but baby, just sing them songs, brush them curls and be cute. Um, right, right. So again, a man knows the type of man he gonna step to and who he can do stuff to. We all know it, right? Right. See, right. He's starry eyed. Yeah. Right. So y'all know what's up. Y'all, you know, right? You know. We all know. We all know. So child, he fried now, right? Cause he meow, right. Um, right. We all know what it is. Child, he might be using my detangler brush. I don't know. But um, you know, it's just certain energetics when it comes to things. Right. He too pretty. Right. He too pretty. And he can't be prettier than me. He too pretty. Now we know he too pretty. He pretty. Like I said, when I was 10, I thought he was cute. And then I look at him now, I'm just like, like, okay, between me and I'll be sure I'd probably be the man in the relationship. And that's not gonna happen. So yeah. Okay. Anywho, so y'all got me trolling right now. Um, y'all know what's up. Y'all got me trolling right now. Right, fighting over the mirror. You really need the double sync vanity if you know, if I'll be sure is your man. You need a double sync vanity. You need it. You need it. You need it. Starry Eye said I just Googled him. See, it's Starry Eye. I know what he looked like. Out there, with the little, back in the day when the album covers used to be, the men looking, kind of sexy or whatnot, but you can just be like, you can be like strawberry, mango, pineapple flavor. You can just look at them and be like strawberry, mango, pineapple, kiwi, You could just look at you can just point you could point the energy out, okay? You can point the energy out. At least I can. I'm just like I, s- I s- glide incoming. Glide is incoming. Okay. The glide is incoming. I don't care what nobody say. The glide is incoming. It's funny because I was talking to Mr. Hoodoo the other night and I was just like, when it comes to Ja Rule, I never thought Ja Rule was attractive. Ja Rule never came off hard to me. Ja Rule looked like he role playing every day. Ja Rule is not someone who could be my man because he don't look like he about that life either. He was trying to get him some street cred. He don't look like he about that life either. So y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all laughing because Ja Rule has never come off as that's a man right there. Like, yeah, girl, that's a man. Like, he has never come off like that to me. First of all, that little dumb piece of crap mustache. Listen, it's just certain things when I'm looking at men, I'm just like, no, no, no. Right. He has a deep voice, but how deep is your love? Like, how deep is it for real? Like, like Ja Rule look like he got the deep voice, but if it's a spider on the wall, he gonna be scared of the spider. He gonna be wanting me to kill the spider. This what you here for? Like, I'm scared of spiders. So when I see one, I gently ask Mr. Hoodoo, can you please kill the spider? Mr. Hoodoo kills the spider. I love him, flushes him away down. Ja Rule look like he gonna want me to kill a spider. No. Can I get a meow meow? Right, like I said, I just be looking at people and I'm just like, okay, okay, sir, ma'am, okay. Yeah, starry eyed. Yeah, you know. Even like my dad when he was alive, like, please, can you kill it? He'd be like, kill it. Why? It's not bothering you. Like, he just, like, okay, fine. He'll go, deal with it and be done. And Ja Rule out here, can I get a meow meow? Can I get a meow meow? Yeah, that's Ja Rule has never looked manly masculine to me. He always looked like he was role playing and pretending to be hard. Isis says Ja is softer than RuPaul at the Bunny Ranch. I mean, meow. Right. Y'all know what's up. So I just look at a bunch of people in the industry and I'm just like, okay, y'all for real. This who you crushing on? And you're an adult woman and you're crushing on these people? Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Okay. Sure. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Now ISIS log off. Yeah. Yeah. Because he's real. Yeah, real soft. And you know how we can tell he's soft? That little mustache. It looked like it's barely there. It's hanging on by a thread. Like even your genetics failed you. Um, how your genetics fail you? You couldn't grow the mustache. Even your genetics failed you. So yeah, you know, how your genetics fail you. Even your genetics ain't want you to have a mustache. Because only men have mustaches. You are, yeah. So, meow. Like I say, we can line them up. We can line them up. That's exactly why. Right. I mean, you remember like when like you were little kids and like sometimes boys would take like a Sharpie marker and like draw a little mustache on. That's what that looked like. That's what that looked like. Or like he took like you know what it looked like? It looked like he took like the mascara. Ladies, the mascara wand, the mascara wand, or like for the mascara wand, and he just like bloop, 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 like on his top of the lip because that's how faint it is. It's faint like mascara. right? So he either took the Sharpie marker or the mascara and he just doop, 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 doop. Um, Mel says, I ain't never had to use no Sharpie. That's right, because you a whole full man. Your DNA did not deceive you. Your DNA did not walk out on you. Your DNA fully supports your manhood, and I am here for it. But we all know that Ja Rule went and took that Sharpie marker or the mascara and just painted it on, and that's what happened because that's what it is right there. He put just a couple on the chin just for good measure. Couple on the chin for good measure, right? Couple on the chin just for good measure. Yeah, like the girls with the beauty mark on their face. The difference is that the beauty mark doesn't make a woman, right? But yeah, he's still playing with that Sharpie marker and the mascara. How old are we now? I'm 40. He's still playing with that Sharpie marker and the mascara right there. Cause he mew. Isa says, y'all know Ja still use Tussie. I mean, he might use Tussie. He might use Tussie. He might get that can spray. You know what? That's what it is. He get the can spray for the deodorant. The can spray. Okay. The can spray and be right, the can spray. Okay. Matter of fact, I just got an image in my head. Ja Rule put on a pink shower cap. Okay. When he get in the shower, he put on a pink shower cap. He got his long brush to scrub his back, right? And he get a good scrub so he have a good canvas to go and draw the Sharpie marker on, you know, on the lip after he done. I have never used the Tussie, so I don't know how Tussie work. I can't. Um, I don't know how Tussie work. I've never used the Tussie. The Tussie. I've used Suave, but I've never used the Tussie, so I don't know about the Tussie. Mm-hmm. Oh, Sunray Physique say, Q, you acting a listen. I just call it how I see it. I call it how I see it. And it's a bunch of people out there. I'm just like, you're useless. Like over at my leasing office. Okay, so over at my leasing office, there's the manager, assistant manager, and then the other leasing agent, right? The manager and the assistant manager, they're both women. The guy who's the leasing agent, he's so useless. He is useless. I go tell the man, hey dog, the tread, because we have the I forgot the name of the treadmill, but it's a certain treadmill brand, and then they have like the track. You can pull up the track and see all the people in the track like running around the track. So when I get on the treadmill in the morning, I open the track up because I want to feel like I'm competing against people as I'm running. One day, all the treadmills in the fitness center weren't working. Okay. I went and told the man at the front, you at the desk, right? You're a leasing agent, you at the desk. That means you're supposed to have the power and authority to do something. I told the man the treadmills and it ain't working. He gonna tell me, well, no one has told me that. Well, sir, I'm telling you right now. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You know what? Never mind. Let me email the people who have real power, the two women assistant managers. That dude in leasing off, he useless. He's useless. That dude is like you can tell. You can tell the energetics of people who are just useless. Who are useless, not about that life. They don't have the energy. They don't have the right frequency. You can tell. Right. He didn't want to do it. Right. So I go around him. Whenever I need stuff done, whenever we need stuff done here in the apartment, I just email the woman in charge. Sure, take care of it, no problem. Boom, it's fixed. He just told you I called somebody, right? He's so useless, but he looks meow. And you know what? Matter of fact, now that I think about it, he got a little meow mustache too. It's something about the meow mustache, the Sharpie marker, mascara, meow mustache. There's something about it. Useless. Useless. I'm like, okay. Okay, sir. So I don't even want to see his face anymore. Like if I go to the leasing office and I go to the fitness center and it's in the daytime, the leasing office open, I don't even want to see his face. I walk past him or I go around to the resident door and go in. Like I don't even want to see him. But he looked mew too. And I told Mr. Hoodoo that I'm like, babe, he looked useless. Like, why is he here? Why is he here? He looked useless. Useless. So yeah, y'all ladies, y'all know the energy of the people with the mew. They say one thing, but their energy say something else. Mew. Yeah, so y'all know. Y'all know. And shout out to my dad because my dad was just like, listen, my dad taught me to observe people and make sure you really see what's going on with people, but do it from afar. My dad and I would just sit and we would just people watch. And he'd be like, watch this, watch their mannerisms, watch their hands, watch what they do, things like that. You can tell the dynamics of people in relationships when you just, but y'all know, mew, when y'all see it. Mew. No, he's useless. He don't look useless. He is useless. Dude at the front, dude in the leasing office is useless. Like, why are you even here? Like, why? Like, he's useless. I've never seen him, even when we were coming to look at the apartment. We never dealt with him because he's useless. Hey, babe, quick question. The dude at the leasing office, right? We don't talk to him, right? He useless. Pretty much useless? Yeah. Okay, y'all heard him. Mr. Hoodoo said he's useless. So that's what babe just said. He useless. So, we know. Mew. We know. We know. We know. Dude useless. They said hi. He said, hey. Yeah, you heard him, Mel. He said, yeah, I told you, dude, useless. We have these conversations all the time, and dude is useless. So we don't talk to him. I need to talk to the other people who care who gonna do something. Dude is useless. So, like I said, y'all know, and that's why I say y'all know who will step to people because y'all know people who have certain energy. You can't come to them with that BS. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. So, you know, um, it just is what it is. No, my leasing office is actually good when I'm talking to one of the two ladies, the manager or the assistant manager. Like, but dude who just being there, like if he in there by himself, like I don't even want to look at him. Because like, dude, you can't do anything for me. You can't. He act like he ain't know what to do. I mean, you could at least tell the people who have the power to do something. He ain't do that. So yeah, like I said, y'all can tell people who, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know men who have the frequency of manhood. Men who have the frequency of manhood, you can tell them the way they carry themselves, how they act, how they just have that manly energy. Like, when you're in the presence of a man, the difference is the difference is night and day when you're in the presence of a man. Okay? Women like that. Women don't like mew. Okay? Unless you like mew. If you like mew, then that's fine. I don't like mew. I need man. Mr. Hoodoo is a man. All man energy all the time. Me. Correct. Right. So yeah, I'll be sure look like mew. Ja Rule look like mew. Who else look like that in the industry? Who else look like that? It's some other people who look like that. Now they look like I've never really paid attention to them, and I don't want to start drilling people. But who is it? Jadena? Is that the name? Jadena look mew. He looks mew. Miguel looks mew. Now I do like some of Miguel's music, but Miguel looks mew. Um, Miguel looked like he could be bisexual. Miguel looks mew. Jadena looks mew. Who else looks like that? I really don't pay too much attention, but it's a bunch of people who out there looking mew, and I'm just like, okay. 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 Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. First of all, his name and told on him, Derulo. Something is wrong. Like it's a bunch of them that's mew. Um, and this is, showing my age. Kid Cudi looks mew. I don't see any type of manhood there. I'm just like, mm. I don't even know who Bayani is, but Bayani, the name is enough. Tiger, yep, Mew. But see, notice Tiger got that same little piece of crap, little Sharpie marker, them little mustaches, man. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Like, if your DNA, if your genetics have given up on you, if your own frequency then gave up on you, I can't put my trust in you. I just can't. Yeah, Aubrey. Yes, Aubrey looks a little Mew too. Yeah, no, I agree. Aubrey looks Mew. Aubrey. And it's funny because I used to roast Aubrey back in the day. I used to roast Aubrey. They'd be like, no, he just light skin. I used to roast the shit out of Aubrey, talking to my friends. And they say I'm being mean, but I'm like, okay, Aubrey looks soft serve. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The dresses and skirts and stuff like y'all out here. Who was the one? Who was the other one? Who was in the dress or the skirt, whoever it was. Same thing with the one Gabrielle Union married to. He looked mew. He looked mew too. He looks like that. He looks mew. He looked like that. The basketball player. He looked mew to me. That's just how he looks. He looks mew. Is that who it was who was wearing the skirts? Or was Young Thug the one they was calling auntie? Is that who it was? They were saying he was auntie. That he looked like an auntie out here. Yeah. See all of that. Mm, very, very questionable. Very, very questionable. Yeah, see, now see, Usher was cute. Usher was cute when I was in, how old was I when that album came out? Usher was cute when I was in high school, and the second album, My Way, came out. Now, make no mistake about it, I bump My Way in my car whenever the tracks come on. But as I got older, it's just something it don't move right. It don't move right. Yeah, that's mew. That's suspect to me too. Because ain't no man kissing no other man. Don't no man, no other man want to see it. He ain't getting down with it. That ain't his thing. He gonna be like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. Suspect. And people were just like, oh my God, like I really stopped paying attention to Usher like after the My Way album. I ain't never bought Confessions. I don't know all the songs on there. I We went to Vegas. You going to see Usher? No. I am not going to see Usher. No one wants to see Usher. Like, I'm not going to see Usher. It was funny because someone where Mr. Hoodoo works asked him when we were going to Vegas if we were going to see Usher. And I want us to be like, ma'am, my husband's not gay. Mr. Hoodoo was like, no, no, I'm not going to see Usher. Why would I go see Usher? You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we just in here doing a little bit of soft drilling. We just drilling just a little bit, Floor. Drilling just a little bit. But yeah, like I'm not going to Vegas to see Usher. The fuck? Like, mm, make no mistake about it, he's talented. But I'm not going to see Usher. Like, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I'm going to see Usher. Why? Why would I do such a thing? I'm going to Vegas to eat. We going to the buffets, baby. I ain't going to see Oh, I'm sorry, Flora. You peeking in from a child's party. Go ahead. I wish I had the sound effect from the video game. Do do do. I'm sorry, honey. Enjoy. But yeah, so ladies, going back because we got off topic, we had to solve drill a little bit, but there are people in the industry and just people just in general, right? You understand the frequency of who you can do BS to and who you cannot, right? When a man is in the presence of another man, because we all know men do it, y'all size each other up, it's okay. There are just certain people that you can do stuff to, and certain people, you're gonna have a fight on your hands if you do it. So like I said, I'll be sure it's not looking like he gonna put up a fight. He gonna sit there and eat his food. Journey with Corinne says, when I make it to Vegas, it will be for the food. Absolutely, we went for the food. I'm from Chicago, so I had Harris chicken. We had Chicago style pizza. We went to the buffets. We went to Fogo de Chao. We went to Vegas for food. We went to Vegas for food. Yeah, it's just so many people. They're just like, oh, so attracted. I'm like, how are you attracted to these people? Like, what are you all seeing? What do you all see? Same thing with like, some of the cute black men from like the 90s and stuff like that. I'm sorry, Shamar Moore is not cute. He looks mew. He looks mew. It's just the way he looks. I'm like, seriously? This is what y'all okay. Mew. Mm-mm. Shamar Moore, he gonna sit there and eat his food too. He gonna sit there and eat his food. He gonna sit and eat his food, and y'all know it. I'm just like, who are y'all looking at? What are y'all looking at? Like, and then, like I said, I understand some things when I was a little girl, but as you get older, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, okay. So I think I have trolled enough. I think I have trolled enough. And yeah, Empress Kia says Shamar is Shamar looks mute. That's how he looked. That's what I'm saying. You ain't finna let nobody play you like that. You're not gonna let nobody play you. Journey with Corinne says, I will never let Shamar Moore live down a loose tooth and bad braid wig. Right. You listen, you know, to me, putting on a bad wig in those movies is a sign of desperation. That means you're gonna do some of anything for some money. It's a sign of desperation. Because I can go get you a good wig from Love Me. Okay. I can go get a good wig and I'm gonna lay that wig. Okay. It ain't gonna look like that. Okay. We should outlaw these Kankalon wigs. Okay. If you are out here in the Medea movies and you wearing the bad wig, you're desperate. Because there are some good wigs out here. Those wigs ain't one. It's just not. Same thing with him. Um Mr. Medea. He mew. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what anyone says. Dude who plays Medea is mew. I don't care what nobody say. And Jesus can tell me that he's not, and I'm still be like, nope, I don't believe you. Tyler Perry, mew. I don't care what nobody say. He looks mew. Same thing with Ernesto. Ernesto looks mew to me. He looks like it to me. Like I feel like there's it's right under the surface with Ernesto. I kind of feel like it's a little something is right there. It's right under the surface that don't look kosher to me. Yeah. And my cousin went to high school with Nelly. That's so funny. My cousin actually went to high school with Nelly. Will Smith don't look. Y'all remember, put the put the paper bag over their head. If you put the paper bag over some of these people's heads, it's bearable, right? Because many of them do have nice bodies, right? But baby, without that paper bag, we ain't going far. We ain't going far at all. It's not gonna happen. So carry your paper bag with you or your blindfold, you know, because Mew is out there. Mew is out there. Mel says Ernesto does have an alleged male lover. I mean, listen, Nyla, no. I asked her, I was like, is he known to be gay? She was like, no. I was like, sis, I'm like, it's just something that I just see that's just not right. So, but yeah, okay. So yeah, ladies, make sure you stay away from Mew. Make sure you stay away from the broken wrist, the Mew. He can't do nothing for you. He can't do nothing for you. He wants you to kill the spider. Okay. You're gonna carry all them grocery bags. Okay. You're gonna carry all the grocery bags. You're gonna have to kill the spider. Um, if something break out, he gonna run before you. So, um, yeah, So it's interesting out here in these streets. I can't trust it. You know what? Today is the new moon, and Mercury retrograde is starting tomorrow. Today is the new moon. This is the moon app. The moon app howls like a moon, like a wolf. And I love it. But yeah, happy new moon, y'all. So yep, they got man weave too. Yeah, Medea's meow. Yep. They're not helping with the car issues. And you can tell by them little tight pants. They wear them little tight pants. They little ankles be tight. They be out here sealed for freshness. Sealed for freshness. Your pants should not be tighter than mine. I mean, I don't wear pants, but they shouldn't be tighter than my leggings. If your jeans look like my workout leggings, there's a problem. There's a problem. Sealed for freshness. Sealed for freshness. So anyway, I'm gonna go. Yeah, you gotta press it. She says I didn't know it howled. Yeah, you have to press it. So let me cover up my location. But yeah, so you see that? There's a little wolf right there on the side. So you press the little wolf right there, the little wolf icon that's right here by this finger, the little wolf icon, and it'll howl. So yeah. But yeah, let me go ahead and get off of here. Let me go ahead and get off of here. I may or may not be traveling with Mr. Hoodoo this week. I don't know. So we'll see if I'm able to schedule something for tomorrow. If we're here tomorrow, um, because we may travel Thursday. So if we travel Thursday, then I'll have something for you tomorrow. But y'all will see me. Y'all will see me around these streets, so make sure you have your notifications turned on. Make sure you sub to the channel, turn your notifications on because y'all never know when I might pop up with something. But yeah, this has been fun. This was Diddy Part 2 because you all asked for it. So, yeah, be sure to comment and let me know what else you guys want me to read on because I'm invested now. It's kind of fun being a little nosy. Shout out to Nyla. But it's fun being a little nosy. So I'm getting a little nosy now. So, sorry I said what's my schedule over the holiday. So I know next week, um, I'm booked. Well, next week I don't have any availability because I marked that off on my calendar, but I'll probably open it up. So yeah, just check through my scheduler. You have to check my scheduler and see what's open. So if you check my schedule and see what's open, just make an appointment when you have time and it'll be fine. Okay, Shay Renee asked, what app is that? This is the Moon app. It literally just says Moon. It's the Moon app, right? Um, yeah, so it's the Moon app, and you can track the moon, but not only the moon phases, but also yeah, you can track the moon phases. So without my location. So yeah, you can see the moon phases, how the moon changes. So as you can see, today is the 12th. It's a new moon. It's a 0% illumination. It's a new moon. But um the one that actually shows you how the moon changes through the zodiac, that app is called The Moon. So this particular app is called The Moon. This is a different one. And this one shows when the moon changes zodiac sign. So one app is called Moon, the other one is called The Moon. The Moon app is this one right here, and it shows you how the moon changes sign. Every 2.5 days, the moon changes zodiac sign. So right now, so anytime there's a new moon, the moon is in the same sign as the sun. So right now, the moon is in Sagittarius. Okay, so you can kind of see that right there because it's red underneath Sagittarius. So remember that anytime it's a new moon, it's usually in the same sign that the sun is in. Yeah, ethically nosy, as Nyla says. So yeah, if you haven't joined my Patreon, a lot of information. I explain the moon apps and how to use them on my Patreon. So go ahead and join my Patreon if that's something that interests you. The spirituality, the learning about stuff, being nosy, getting into my life a little bit. I share pictures about what's going on with me over there. So if you get into that, get into that. If you want to be a little bit nosy and see what I'm up to. But yeah, so yeah, I've trolled long enough. Thank you all for being here with me. I loves me a good drill too. So I'll see y'all around. But yeah, y'all still there's gonna be much, much more to come because I still have to cover the next spiritual bath. I have to kind of gather the ingredients for the next spiritual bath. So that's coming too. And then again, just go ahead and jump on my community wall and tell me, like, hey, can you do a reading on this? Okay. And I will set it up. Okay. Because I'm actually starting to have fun being just a little bit spiritually nosy, as Nyla would say. So I love y'all. See y'all. Bye.